Hello, I want to really welcome you all to today's mind therapy section. We are going to be observing 15 minutes mind therapy, and I'll be reading out jokes to you. So if you find anyone that cracks you up, please feel free to laugh. Thank you. So today's joke, the first joke on my list here is titled "What is change in Nigeria politics?" No, I'm not taking that one. Now let's go for this. The title is Ijuju. Ijuju. I read. I fell in love with a girl called Amanda, but don't have the guts to ask her out, so I went to see a native doctor, popularly called Baba. All he demanded from me was 1 month internet data subscription money, which I paid, and he gave me a ring called Touch and Follow. He said, all I need to do is touch her with this ring and she will follow. I was excited because that was pretty easy. The next day, when she was passing, I created a scene just to draw her attention and touch her like it was a mistake. I was expecting her to follow me, but she didn't. Rather, she moved on and was pressing her phone. I was disappointed and went home. On getting home, I checked my phone and saw um, nine notifications saying Amanda Paul is now following me on Twitter, Instagram, and so on and so forth. That was like very laughable. Now the next one here, okay, I'm not done yet. I called Baba immediately to inform him, and he replied me, "My son, we have upgraded. Everything is now digital. Buy to rural village. Welcome to the global village." That's why that was why I did not ask for a cock, the brain of a mosquito, a vulture's eye, and groundnut oil, but 1 month internet data to keep me online. That was quite hilarious. So let's move to the next one. The title is titled Let's Speak. Guys, this word go comment by comment. Your English would be as incorrect as my heading. I would I would post an incorrect word. You would correct me and post yours. No correct English allowed. I begin 2 men come before. Correct me. The post was English. Let me out. This is very. I'm even confused myself. Like what I'm reading is not even making sense to me, but that's what I'm seeing here. Like they are trying to like create a scenario where they make a mistake and you try to correct the grammar. So it's not making sense to me. So maybe we should just leave that one aside and continue with the correct ones. So the next one here is titled The Children of Israel. The Children of Israel. I read. At a Sunday school class one Sunday morning after an interesting topic, the teacher asked, "Any question?" Abbas, looking puzzled, raised his head, and the following conversation ensued. Abbas now said, "You said the children of Israel escaped from Egypt." The teacher responded, "Yes." Abbas now said, "You said the children of Israel crossed the Red Sea." Abbas responded, "Yes." Abbas now said, "You said the children of," asked the teacher again, "You said the children of Israel also brought down the mighty walls of Jericho." The teacher responded, "Yes." Abbas, when the children of Israel were doing all these things, where were the adults of Israel? That's quite hilarious. Now the next one here is titled Zombies. Zombies. Now I read. A pilot announced, "Ladies and gentlemen, the plane is losing altitude and all the baggages must be thrown out." A little later, the pilot says, "We are still losing altitude. We must throw anything out that is in the cabinet." The plane continues its descent. The plane continues its descent despite more things being thrown out. The pilot announced again, "Still going down. We must throw out some people." There is a big gasp from the passenger. Then the pilot said, "But to make this fair, passengers will be thrown out in an alphabetical order. So, A. Any African on board? No one moves. B. Any blacks on board? No one moves. C. Any colored on board? Still no one moves. D. Any darkies? At first, a little boy, Nigerian boy, asked his dad, "Dad, what are we?" His dada replied, "Tonight, son, we are zombies. Like they're going to be the last zombies, start from Z now. So that means everybody is going to be thrown out before you can get to them." So let's continue. The next joke here is titled "Whites Only." Abus was the only black man on a cruise ship that was about to sink. He was the toilet cleaner on the ship. The white people looked among themselves for someone to pray, but no one wanted to, as everyone was scared. With tears in his eyes, the ship captain suddenly spotted Abuz. He pointed his finger at him and shouted, "You pray for us." Afraid he would be punished for not listening, Abuz agreed and started his prayer with confidence. "Lord, as I was boarding this ship, it said whites only. When I wanted to use the bathroom, the sign said whites only. When I went to the table for food, it says whites only. So Lord, as this ship is about to sink, I pray that you take whites only. Amen." That was quite a hilarious prayer. Now let's continue. The next one here is titled The Concussion. Bayo and his wife Ola received a letter from their daughter who went to study modern physics overseas. She wrote, "My beloved parents, I miss you so much, and it breaks my heart to think that by the time I get back, you will be too old. So, enclose you will find a bottle of a red potion I have invented. It will make you young. So when it returns, you will be the same age as I left you. Note, please take only a drop. Goodbye, I love you." So they opened the envelope, and in it is a bottle with a red potion. The man looked at his wife and says, "You go first." So Ola takes a drop. Thereafter, Bayu follows. Indeed, the wife turns 5 younger. Years later, the daughter returned home to find her mother young and pretty, carrying a baby on her back. The mother proceeds to tell her daughter how the potion worked and made her look young. The daughter was happy and asked after her father. "Your father?" Hmm. My father was so jealous that I was so young and beautiful, so he drank the whole bottle. "What? So where is he?" replied the daughter. Now him dey my back." That's the father. That means the father is actually the baby on his back. So that he looks so young that he became a baby, and the mom had to back him. That was so hilarious. So let's continue. The next joke here is titled "The Babe at the Motor Park." I read, "I met a girl on Friday at the motor park. After a little conversation with her, I wanted to leave and desired to collect her phone number. After she gave me the number, I said to her, 'Sorry, I didn't catch your name.' She said, 'Okay, um, DK Sandra Thelma Vera. Feel free to call me DSTV in short form. And you?' The Ghana responded, 'Well, I'm Godwin Oranda Tochukwu Victor. You can call me Guti.'" Lots of love. So, if it's you, what will your fake name? What will your fake name be? Felicia, and So that's it. So let's continue. The next one here is titled "Meaning of Period." Abus was asked to tell the meaning of period. Guess what he said? Teacher now asked, "Abus, tell us the meaning of period." Abus now said, "Sir, I don't know the meaning, but all I know is that period is very dangerous." Teacher now said, "How do you mean, Abus?" Abus now said, "Yeah, period is dangerous because when my sister said she did not see her period for 5 months, my dad got heart attack, my mom fainted, and our driver ran away. So I don't think period is a good thing." So let's continue. The next one here is titled "This Aren't My Wife." I read, "A guy thought his wife was cheating on him, so he waited for her to leave that night and jumped in a keke to follow her. By following her, he found that she was working in a whorehouse the guy says to the keke man, wanna make it 5,000? The keke man said, sure, what do I have to do? The guy replied that all the keke man has to do was to go inside the whole house and grab his wife and put her in the back of the keke and take them home. So the keke man goes in. A couple of the couple of minutes later, the whole house gets kicked open, and the keke man is dragging his woman out, who is kicking, beating, punching, and fighting all the way to the keke. The keke man throws the girl inside and tells the man, here, here, hold her. The man looks down at the girl and says to the keke man, this aren't my wife. The keke man replied, I know, it's mine. I'm going back for yours. So now let's quickly read this one and we'll call it a day. This one is titled The History of No. I don't want to do that. So let me read this instead. This one is titled Argument. And Oz and his wife were arguing about man and woman, who is greater. So the wife now said, men are head, but the women are the neck. Without the neck, the head cannot stand. Men were created out of dust, but women were created out of flesh, and flesh is stronger than they. Thus, finally, anything men do, a woman can do better. And in the life of any successful man, there must be a woman. But a woman is not complete without a man, because you cannot spell a woman without man. You cannot spell she without he, nor Mrs. without Mr., nor Adam without Adam, nor Madam without Adam. And why is it that we say amen in the church instead of a woman? Who is more possessive? Abos. Who is more possessive? Abos or his wife? So I hope I made it live this like this. Like I hope I made it live in this session. Thank you so much for listening to me. See you in the next session. Thanks and bye bye.